Hello, Banooies. Is it cuddly time? Can it be cuddly time? Wait, that's not Be Real going off already, is it? No. Good. Good. Good morning, Joe. Morning, Striker. Good 5th of December. It is indeed the 5th of December. That's in bunny time. Morning, Sarah. Morning, Shark. How you all doing? How's it going? I feel a little bit ugh today, so apologies if my voice is a bit ugh. I'll try and be gentle with it. Good morning, Kai. Morning, Vamp. Did Josh have a good birthday yesterday? Good morning, Megalomaniac and Palin and Mazira and Limewood and Bubble and Chef. Hello. Morning, Sarah. Dad came home yesterday. Ah, lovely. Good morning, Rob. Morning, Nick. Good morning, Ffion. Good morning, Gerry. Morning, Lazy Butt. Good morning, Swan. How is everyone doing? Morning, Lee. How are you all doing upon this fine, I think, Wednesday? You're now at this Nan after college. Ah, that sounds lovely. Good morning, Loboto and Lay. Loboto and Lay. Loboto and Lay. Good morning, Rob and Kraken and Firida. Good morning, Elix. How am I doing, though? I just feel a little bit glandy. Like a bit bleh. Just a little bit bleh. But, I think it is just the cold air. Oh my goodness, bunnies. You do be moving. Banooies do be... Stay still. Survived a migraine yesterday. Oh, geez. Migraines just sound so horrible. Having gone through all the stuff with... Well, still going through the stuff with having all the stinky headaches. I can only imagine how horrible migraines must be. Good morning, Bennett. Morning, Tris and Melba. And Charlie and Ripples. Oh, it is cold. It do be cold. Alex is, I think he's left the heating on, which is nice. Because he controls it from an app on his phone. So, you had over 600 hours of me this year. Oh my gosh. They've got a lot better, Charlie. In fact, they went away for a few days. They've only come back recently, and I'm thinking, is that just because of like fighting an infection, or maybe just like a little bit of stress, possibly? But they have got a lot better, which I'm very grateful for. You top 700, bunch. Should have brought my throat to the office. Yeah. How have yours been, Charlie? I hope yours have been okay. Hope you're getting better and such. I'm trying to steal little tufts from Fifi's bum. I think she's wised up to me. She was like, I'm going to run away. No, I want breakfast. I shall stay. Oh, bless her. My brownie hours are down this year, but I've still used a lot of remotes. Oh, come on in, Delta. It's just difficult to find the time to watch everyone, really, isn't it? It's like I looked at mine, and two of my top ones were Nosy and Brie, and I've only watched like 8 hours with both of them. It's just because I don't really get much time to watch Twitch, truth be told. And when I do, it's mostly Kirsty or Yogs. Yours have got worse. Oh no. My doctor is good. I do think having ME/CFS again, so just doing what I can. Oh, okay. Oh, that's poopy. Played Up is my top game. Well, my top was... I think it was either Played Up or Animals, Aquariums and Zoos, because obviously I do a lot in that. And then Stardew, I think. I can't think what my fourth one was, though. I can't think what it was. Maybe Ace Attorney? Because I've done a lot of that, perchance. Ace Attorney was in Kirsty's top watched because of watching our streams all the time. Just to see Van Zeeks. Well, thank you, Fifi. I can get to this side a bit easier now. If I move this over as a reward. Good morning, Dave. But I think because of the change of the whatchamacallits, the categories, I think, because last year's recap, Just Chatting, was the top one. But I think because it changed to animals, aquariums and zoos this year, I think that has taken it. The Bun stream alone have gotten animals, aquariums and zoos into my top categories. It is a good category. Oh, Vivi, I'm sorry. You're just... The little tufts are so obvious on Rex's. Just makes it too tempting. Poor Fifi. So yeah, today is the last day of Jingle Jam. The last day of the Yingly Yams. So if you haven't got the Clundle yet, the collection, you better get getting it. Your second most watched is 46 hours. Oh my gosh. Only 366 days until next Jingle Jam. Blimey. Also, it's like 3 more days for Secret Santa. Morning, our stuff. So if anyone hasn't done that yet. Oh, sorry, Gerry. This is my pile of Fifi that I've made. It's very soft and very floofy. Next Halloween we're doing Secret Satan. Do we get to do cute art again? Then yeah, make sure you get that done. My touch tunes are you and Hat Films, Trot and Brie. Ah, nice. Oh, Fifi, that was a big binky. You happy you've had your breakfast? You've got binkies in here. Or are you done? Was that just a... Oh, no. No, she still has a few binkies in there. I'm afraid, Gerry, she's not stopping for tunnels. Secret Satan sounds like a Bristol restaurant. This is true. My top emote was, hey, ah! Bunny scratches look so satisfying with them big feet. They do. Good morning, Nico. They do. It also looks really lovely when they clean their ears with them little hands. But yeah, I'll be joining. There'll be like the final stream of Jingle Jam tonight, which will be the Discord crew. So Alex and I will be joining that. So we get to do a Jingle Jam send off, which will be nice. But yeah, I just can't believe, like, the first couple of days, the first, like, 3 days felt like a week long. It felt like it'd been going on for ages. And then in the second week, it just went so quickly. And now I'm like, how's it over already? It's already just begun. And I had to shuffle the bunnies around so everyone is safe from the cold. George and the girls get the basement and access to run during the day, and the boys have the main enclosure to themselves. The seniors got a heat lamp. Aww. I finally sent you the Secret Santa. Thank you, Kino. Thank you. More jam, please. I wonder what streams are planned for between times of between now and Christmas. Good morning, Ted. I was trying to think of some things I could do between now and Christmas, just like silly things. Also, what were my Jingle Jam highlights? Good morning, Ian. My Jingle Jam highlights were I think, well, just getting to see everyone mostly. just like there was a day when we all went um to go and watch the new wait, it's been announced, hasn't it? Has the title been announced? Alex, are you listening? Can I say the name of the thing that we went to go and see? I'm pretty sure they put it on Twitter. Taskbox, yeah. Okay, phew. So all of us went together to go and watch the next episode that comes out, I think on Christmas or around Christmas. And we went to go and see that. And I think that was one of the highlights just because everyone was all there together and just everyone like in a room laughing along to something. We've never really done like a big group thing like that before. Well, I guess we've gone to see like the Star Wars films or, that sort of stuff. But we've never really gone to see like something we've made together like that. So it was really lovely. For me, the Jingle Jam highlight, and I saw I'm not playing up to the host here, is the Longest Johns and the Almond streams. Yeah, those were both super lovely. It was amazing getting to like, I guess because that's something out of the ordinary stream wise. Like it's not every day you get to meet someone who's worked on things you've watched all your life, sort of thing. And getting to actually sing with the Longest Johns was a big highlight because I missed it last year. So I remember being sat on the sofa feeling poorly, watching the Longest Johns and getting FOMO, and I was just like, if they do this next year, I'm gonna be there. It was funny watching you three girlies, cursed girlies, try not to say anything rude. Aardman really is such a Christmas memory because I just like that's the sort of thing you watch at Christmas, isn't it? Like there's always like a grand day out or the wrong trousers on, and yeah, it's such a good one. Jim was very lovely. He did have a very nice presence. It was funny, like just before the stream, we got given like a talk, saying like no swearing. A lot of like young people will be watching this, so no swearing. And I just sort of was like, you don't have to tell me. It's these other two you got to tell. Grand Day Out has already been on this Christmas. Oh, I do love it. So yeah, I think just like anytime. Well, I mean, a big highlight as well was just doing the stream with Kirsty, just because that was so it was so giggly. We just like cried, just proper cried. And when I was putting together the clip video for the first week, just any time I was watching any of the clips, like so many clips of us were just us giggling with no comprehensible words whatsoever. So yeah, that was good fun. And just getting to see Kirsty like do her first Jingle Jam, seeing how much she joined in on and getting to meet everyone, like Kirsty getting to like meet Rithian for the first time and stuff. It was very lovely. It was very lovely. I love the bits where you mugged Alistair. That was good. We made a lot of money that day. But yeah, it was just very lovely. I was sad that I wasn't well enough, or neither Becky nor I were well enough to do our stream together, but I'm glad that Becky got to do her stream. And yeah, I guess those are all my highlights. Just seeing everyone, meeting the puppy. I got to meet the puppy. That was very lovely. In the break, one of the reasons we took a longer break between Kirsty and I stream is because we went outside and Harry was like, do you want to come? Like, people don't know that the puppy's in the office yet. Do you want to come and meet him before they find out? And we were like, yes. So we got to sneak into a room and just play with the puppy. And then they were like, you have to go back out on stream now. And I was like, oh. Don't say anything about the puppy. It's a big surprise. I was like, okay. It was very sweet. Very sweet little boy, that JJ. You need to find a new indie developer to threaten into joining Jingle Jam next year, but better get started well in advance. This is true. This is true. You and Becky was definitely the unexpected combination of last year. Yeah, because I was ill during Tiny Teams, we didn't get to do our stream then. And now I've missed out on the Jingle Jam one, but I always really love streaming with Becky. It's just a pity that, well, because she works full time, she does weekends and evenings, and I obviously do mornings and afternoons, so we never really, our paths don't get to cross nearly as much as I would like them to. Another highlight has been Buncord's unhealthy obsession with Pierre. This is true. This is true. But also, any of the big group things were also a highlight. Like the played up multiplayer stream was just so, I would love to do that again. It was just so chaotic. I was thinking this morning of messaging Kirsty and saying should we do yours and mine Discord combined big multiplayer played up? Because it could be that Kirsty and I, we've got so much experience in it now. What if we oh, Gerry, what if we? What are you doing? He doesn't like the scratches. What if we pretended we were running a restaurant and we were hiring people? He's done with me. We could get Ted and Melon back like the olden days. I've made a boo-boo because I need to give Gerry his medicine, but I've also annoyed him. It's nice seeing streamers I wouldn't normally watch or have time to watch, like Alex the Rambler and Shadow or the Cosy Board Games Gang. Yeah, that's the lovely thing about Jingle Jam is I never usually get to do just solo streams with Xylus, because we obviously did Stardew Gang. Oh, that was another highlight. All of Stardew crew got to sit on one sofa together. We got to actually all be in the same room for the first time. And that was amazing. That was lovely. After all, the whole year of playing games together online, and then we finally got to actually, see each other. Gerry. You two are permanent, and if you fire someone, they leave the session and you hire people from chat and they join the game. Yeah, that sort of thing. That's what I was thinking. Although I think you can only add from friends list. Are you going to do... Oh, Swan, that's a good shout. I guess I could see if there's a space. I could see if Kim wants to do it, maybe. As I know Kim loves puzzles. Although I am a bit scared going into the office at the moment. So many laggies. It's like I was umming and ahhing about whether to go to the Longest John's gig. Because they're the 15th, 16th, 17th, I think. But I'm also that's a lot of people to be around. So Gerry doesn't like when he has a new syringe. Oh, jeez. So I don't know if he's actually going to want to have this, because he might be a bit oh no, he's okay. Well done, Gerry. Sometimes you have to it takes him a while, because he'll be oh, that would just taste plasticky. It's not COVID in the office. Well, Spiff does have COVID, but I think he got it elsewhere. But, oh, look at him. Oh my gosh, Gerry. Sorry, you just look so cute. Morning, Hannah. Hello. Sometimes I just get struck by just how cute bunnies are. They just really are. You would have thought I'd be used to it by now, but it still takes me by surprise. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's like a stinky flu thing going around that makes people very like fevery and vommy, which doesn't sound nice whatsoever. Oh yeah, the old Stardew crew. I guess we did reunite, but we didn't talk about it because it's still too raw. Belly isn't out today. She got fed up of me and she crawled into her hide yesterday and she's not come out. So I need to check on her after the bun stream. She basically I put her in what they call a sauna, which is where you put like kitchen paper, kitchen towel at the bottom of a Tupperware box and pour water over it. And then I put her in it and it's like a way to like rehydrate Cresties. So I put her in that for like 15 minutes, and then as soon as she got out, she went into her home and was like, nope, I'm done with you. So I do need to check that she's okay, because it does make me panic when I can't see where she is. For such a static creature, it's amazing the drama it causes. Yeah, she's been worrying me a lot recently. But hopefully I'll peek in the box and she'll be A, alive, and B, will have finally finished her shedding. Fingers crossed. If not, I'll settle for the first one. If that one's not there, then I'll have a breakdown. But fingers crossed, she's okay. And she's finally got through the worst of her. It's not a regulation sauna, it is not. Is Fifi on top of Gerry? No, they're sort of like, hang on, I'll get a better angle. There you go, they smushy. They smushy. But yeah, I've been able to keep her tank a bit warmer recently, which is nice. I found a method that seems to work. And doesn't make it too warm, but keeps it from really going, because it has got cold in Bristol. Also, okay, this is unrelated, but just because I said the word Bristol, but there's someone who Alex and we used to watch their TV show, but it got cancelled, and they are doing a tour and they come to Bristol next year. And I linked Alex to the tickets and was like, do you want to go? And I realised that I could have just bought them and that could have been a Christmas surprise. And now I'm like, oh, I could have had it as a Christmas present, but now I've got to go and think of something else. A poopa. But at least I checked that he wanted to go. Also, the tickets went on sale at 10. So I might have missed them and then there wouldn't have been a surprise at all. The fear of it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Except it's a gecko and all the time. Yes, very much so. She does panic me a lot. You know, part of me is thinking, like, when Belly goes home next week, you know, actually, Alex might be watching. Alex, if you're watching, cover your ears. But I was thinking, when Belly does go home, when we get, you know, when we've got another little space in our lives, maybe after Christmas we could adopt, like gerbils or a hamster again. And then I'm just like, oh no. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I need to stop. Oh no, I could never have a snake. I couldn't have a snake. They're lovely, but they are not for me. Hello, Friff. But yeah, next week, but not this next week. Chinchilla, I would love a chinchilla, but they are a lot of maintenance. Dagoos are meant to have the worst bite of any small mammal, I think. And ever since I found that out, I've been quite scared to ever get one. But yeah, I would have to get something that could be a vegan is the only thing, which is why I couldn't get a snake. or quite a few of the geckos. Could get an iguana. Oh, Gerry, snuffs. I think iguanas are, but they're massive as well, so I don't think I could actually eat tortoise. Could get a tortoise. Squeak's tank would probably be suitable for a tortoise. Fruit bat, yep. Just start my own little bat cave. How about another bun? Oh my gosh. Not after trying to bond in pink. I've learnt my lesson about getting a third bun. I'm not strong enough. I know what I must do, but I'm not strong enough to do it. A rock could be good. Could get a little rock. Take care of them. Call them Dwayne. Chameleons always look cool. I don't know if I assume chameleons eat insects, but I don't know. I do not know. I'd go for mice. What about a worm? Oh my gosh, should I start like a wormery or whatever they're called? Like when we can start making compost. I could give the worm the bunny poo. They'd probably love that. Just get a wormery instead of like a compost bin and wormery. I could have so many worms. All the worms. I think chameleons are omnivores, yeah. Guinea pigs. I do love guinea pigs. Just one big worm. I do love African land snails. They're so pretty. I could get one called Lay. Oh my gosh, I could get two and call them Loboto and Lay. Oh, and then we could just chant it every time we saw them. Loboto and Lay, Loboto and Lay. What little cutie snails. Divorced. No, the snails can't get divorced. I'd like to get, I'm always just wanting to adopt any little animal I see. Get a rat to lure Boba into your home. I don't think I could handle rats. I think to get a divorced Snoya, they've got a knife. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't think I could handle rats. Like, oh my gosh, I would love a raccoon. But rats are just very because they need so much time out, and they're very nibbly. Rats do not live long enough. This is true. This is what I also found with hamsters. Hamster stoats. I think they're very carnivorous. I think would be the main problem. Anything in the weasel family is very like ferrets. I love ferrets, but I could never get them. Get a llama. Oh my gosh, what if I got one of those tiny horses? Like a miniature horse. What are they called? Pavlovas, paravellas, para somethings. The really tiny ones. A pig? Oh, I would love a pig. If we had a sheep, a little baby horse, and then it just grew up into a big horse. Oh, Fifi, was that another little Vinky? Are you happy? Are you happy today? Look at that bun fluff just flying around. Did you go boink? You just went boink, 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 boink. Blueies, would you would you like to munch? She would like to munch. Oh, Gerry, that's a bit of carpet that you've brought there. I would love to get a capybara. Bye-bye, Echo. Hansan, go have a lie down. Hello. He flicky feet away. Flicky feet away. Was that nice, Vivi? Was that nice? Was that nice? Ellen, thank you very much for the 2 months. Thank you. That is very kind of you. You had a hiccup coming. There we go. There we go. Oh, Fifi, I don't have anything else. I'll wait a little bit, then you can have your advent calendar because it's the 5th of December, my dear sweet boy. What day is it? Why, 'tis the 5th of December, of course. What about a meat-eating Vico? I bet you haven't heard of a carnivore. Oh, jeez. 5th of December. It is 5th of December. It's, yeah, unfortunately, the bunny's advent calendar didn't arrive for so late, so we're slightly behind. We're slightly behind on the dates. They'll still get as many treats. It's just they'll be at quite different times. And then Alex wants them to go away for Christmas and stay with someone else, which means I won't even be able to give them their treats on Christmas if they do go stay there. So yeah, it'll be even more, like, hopefully by January they will have had all of their treats. Morning, Nina. How are you doing? How's it going? I hope you're feeling... Oh my goodness, I hope you're feeling okay. Who was that? Captain Ben, thank you very much for the raid. What were you up to? Send Alex away instead. No. You're on the mend. I am glad. Good morning, cow. January, but what year? Swords and magic and stuff. Well, that sounds good. For a second, I thought that was like a category. And Twitch had just got lazy with their categories. And they're just like, oh no, swords and magic and stuff, whatever. Just put it in there. Well, thank you very much for the raid. We are just watching Gerry do himself a little clean. Doing some Jingle Jam fundraising. Ah, on the final day of Jingle Jam. I still just can't believe it has gone too quick. Just too quickly. How do 2 weeks just go in the blink of an eye? It's like everyone turns up and then before you know it, they've gone. Gerry insists more jam. He do. Hello. Did you not realise I was here? You feel like you've missed most of it? Yeah. I redeemed bun cam, please. I'll feel slightly more of the camera with Bunny. There you go. Sour Princess, thank you very much for the follow. I am going to be joining the late stream tonight. Yeah, I'm hoping that we're doing some Gartic, maybe. Probably some Jackbox. Because there's a new Jackbox that we could try. I'm feeling okay, Nina. I seem to have avoided, well, touch wood, so far I seem to have avoided this horrible thing that seems to be going around. Because all I had was like, I woke up one morning and I felt slightly snuffly and I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't go into the office. And then people were really happy to cover. So I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I'll take the day off. That's fine. And then today I feel like slightly glandy, but it's probably because I had to go out walking in the cold air for like an hour yesterday. So that's probably just set me back a little bit. But everyone seems to have this horrible, like, vommy, fevery thing. But hopefully, if I was going to get it, I would have got it by now. So yeah, fingers crossed Alex and I have both avoided it. And fingers crossed no one else gets it either. Because it does sound stinky. Lenny, thank you very much for the 33 months. 33 months of buns. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Oh yeah, norovirus. I think that has been doing a little bit of a comeback. Last year's late stream on the 14th was honestly one of my top streams for the Jingo Jam. Aww. You're helping with Gobs and Grams fundraising. Oh, that's good. They are a very good bunch. Look, Gerry looks like a little egg. I remember I got norovirus when I was working in an office. I was working for the University of Hertfordshire. And they were like, it was when it was first going around, I think. And they were like, if anyone feels sick, go home straight away. Like, usually it was like, if you feel sick, power through, because that's the way we do things. But this time it was like, if you feel sick, just go. And I got up and I was like, oh, I feel a bit off. And I threw up and I was like, oh, okay. But, you know, it's probably not norovirus. It's probably just, I'm probably just a bit tired or something. And then within like 10 minutes, I'd done it again. And I was like, I should go home. And yeah, it was not good. It was not good. I think it spread through that office quite quickly, as these things often do. And then I made that was when I made the mistake of, when I finally did feel a bit better, I ate tomato soup. And then I got to see it again, projectilely. And I couldn't eat tomato soup for like half a year after that. I was like, I don't like soup anymore. But I've come round to it now, thankfully. I had it on New Year's Eve and all the family were partying and having fun. And I was like on the floor crying. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, you got strep? Oh my gosh. From a coworker, and then on top of that, my mum was sick. Oh geez. I hope you're all taking care of yourselves. Stay in the warm. Shark Dog, thank you very much for the 20 months. Oh yeah, I still can't eat goulash soup at all now. Oh jeez. Yeah, I think this is one of the things that's maybe been good about COVID and stuff, is maybe we are a bit more aware of behaviour to not spread stuff. Like, if I ever feel snuffly now, I'll just straight away, like, put a mask on. You don't even think about it. Like, just pop it on. And having, like, more anti-bac in places as well is good. But yeah, it's I'm more aware, but the immune systems are a little down right now. Yeah, this is true. This is true. It turns out sneezing on people is bad. We did learn that in these last few years. Gerry, are you gonna go? He's gonna go for a poop, isn't he? Need to lick more dirt. We do. We need to build up our immune systems. I once worked with someone who told me that the reason she thought she had such a good immune system is because as a child, she ate chewing gum off the floor. I was like, okay, I guess it worked. She was like, I never get ill, so. I was like, okay, I might find a different method. But I'm glad it worked for you. All the dirt is frozen at the moment, it's true. Look at all those little poos. Look at all of them. Welcome back, Kaido. You've joined at a very icky time. Gerry, if you have your poop, then I can, I knew a guy who ate a kebab he found on the floor in the street. Let's just say it didn't work for you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, fingers crossed, lazy butt. Fingers crossed. It'll be like a lollipop. Oh, there's the other Christmas hat for the bunnies. I was wondering where that had got to. I stole another one from the office because Kirsty, bless her, she made loads. And floor things are great. The problem is, because of the bunnies being in the living room, if ever I accidentally drop like chocolate on the floor, you don't risk it. You don't risk that it's something you've dropped. You just bin it. Other non-brown food things you might take more of a risk with. Oh, he pooping. He's got his pooping face. Well done, Gerry. Gerry. This is look of concentration. The floor food just says extra seasoning. This is true. I spilled my Nesquik in the bunny room. I'm sure this is fine. Let me see if I can persuade Fifi to come out so I can give Gerry some privacy. Fifi! Fifi! Fifi? Hello? Your boy do be pooping. Can I persuade you to hang out with me for a little bit? Or were you up to something very important? Were you busy? Were you busy doing construction work? Hello. What was that? Just smushed herself into me. Would you like your advent calendar? I think Gerry's finished pooping now. Okay, everyone, we have to pretend now. We have to pretend. Cast your minds back to the 5th of December. But you don't have to, because today is the 5th of December. Da, 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 da. So today is raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry. Oh, a very berry one. It's very berry. Okay, here we go. Bunnies, let's see. Let's see what today's is. Oh. Okay, so there we go. Let's see what is inside this little package. Bunnies. Hang on. Oh my gosh. It's very difficult to do this one-handed. Okay, we have... Oh, they're like little berries themselves. Little berries. Okay, Gerry. There's yours. Fifi. There's yours. Is that nice, Gerry? Goes from chaos to instant calm when they finally get their treat. Gerry's like, I don't know what came over me. I'm sorry. How did I get up here? I don't know. Just like that, they're done with me. What happened to the paper? There you go. Now it's the 6th of December. We just keep on going until we get to the current day, which is the 14th. Oh my gosh. We are behind, aren't we, bunnies? We are very behind with the Advent. I feel like Fifi has something by her eye. She always gets such gonky eyes. Hello. Can I see? Oh, there we go. Oh no, it wasn't too gunky. There we go. She's just so fluffy at the moment. You can see, like, every time she moves, you just see this little like a burst of fluff go up into the air like a cartoon, leaving a dust outline behind. Beep, 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 beep. New update. Item has left our international processing center. Oh, good. Good. That's nice. Fifi. Has Gerry gone back to the toilet? Or is it... Oh no, he's still under the table. I feel like she's heard something that she doesn't like and it has disturbed her. She's got her slight listening out. See those little ears going up. Oh, Alex just messaged to say that he got the tickets, which is good. So we do get to go to the thing. Even though it's not a Christmas surprise, we do get to go to the thing next year, which is nice. Oh, Fifi, I was going to feed you this random bit of hay I found. She has no interest in this. Tunnels. Thank you. Lolo Jesus, thank you for the follow. Sure to ask Silas. What? On the mugs? I mean, I know. Oh, no, wait. What's the one that means drunk? Is that out of cups or on the cups? There's something about cups that means to be drunk. She doesn't want my floor hay. She does not. She does not. She's got better hay to eat. Does Alex listen to you while you do the bun streams? In one's cups, that's the one. Sometimes he does, but usually around this time he's in meetings and such. So I think he pops in just to say hello, and then he'll just have it muted on the monitor so he can see the Banooies. The bunnies love hanging out under the table. I think they see it as being their little forest, their own little wood. So they do like it. I think bunnies just naturally like sort of enclosed spaces. Makes them feel safe. And it is cozy under there. Back when we had Genevieve, I used to, because I worked at the vet then, and I would finish at like 4:30 because I had started at 7:30 in the morning. So I would get back and I knew that Alex wouldn't be home for like an hour or more. So I would immediately climb under the table or just crawl under the table. And Genevieve and I would have a nap together because she would be like, we used to leave the bunny room open when we had Genevieve and Gerry because they didn't really like. Genevieve wasn't. She wasn't like a chewer at all, and Gerry wasn't really back then. It was just when we got Ffion that we started having to close them in their room. So I'd just leave it open all day, and I would so I'd just crawl under the table, have a little nap with Jenna Bun under there. And it was quite funny because when it was getting into winter time, it would be dark when, when Alex got home. Oh, Gerry, bless you. And so he would get home and it would just be completely dark, and he'd turn the light on and he'd just see like two little feet sticking out from under the table. And I would have just completely, like, that would wake me up when I'd see the light come on and just be like, oh, hello. But Fifi and Gerry aren't really nap buddies. So I've not really had a nap buddy in all this time since we lost Jenna Bun. She would properly like snuggle in. She would flop into Little Spoon and let you just rest your arm over her, and she was super cuddly, whereas Gerry is like, if you stop stroking him and try to fall asleep, he will just nip you until you stroke him again. And Ffion doesn't stay still long enough. So they're nap buddies with themselves, this is true. They cuddle each other and do snoozes that way, which is good. Flappergen, thank you very much for the 13 months. Hi, Brady and Buns. Hello, how have you been? How's it going? I guess it's more important that they do have each other, because I've got an Alex, so he's my nap buddy. But yeah, it is very lovely on the rare occasion where you find a super snug, because they're not like, bunnies aren't naturally disposed to being super cuddled. I think they like, it's very rare that you get one that likes being picked up and such. So yeah. She didn't like being picked up, but she did like being smushed. And would sometimes, she didn't do it here, I guess because she was getting that bit older, but she would jump up on the sofa in our flat when she was a little younger. We have similar problems with Willow. Lucy loves to nap with you, but Willow must have pets all the time. Aww. Sometimes Jerry will like, well, no, he's just, yeah, if you stop petting him, he's just like, well, why should I be here? He doesn't, sometimes he'll like to just be next to you, and that is nice. But he's usually he expects smushes, such as now. He's come over with the expectation of smush mush, and he'll look offended if you stop. Or if you walk away when you could be petting him. He's just like, why would you leave? Genevieve was like worse when we first got her though. It took her ages to, she had never really, I don't think she'd ever really had affection before. And she didn't understand how to politely say, I like this. Could you please do this again sometime? So she would immediately turn to aggression. And as soon as you stop petting her, she would like grunt at you, and she would lunge at your feet, and she would start biting your ankles and stuff, and she would just get really like, she was a very difficult bunny when we first got her. But once she realised that we were coming back and that she was getting all the affection she wanted, she did mellow a lot, and she became super smushy. It's just, I think because she'd always been kept in just like, well, she'd escaped from somewhere, so I assume she was just kept in a hutch in someone's garden and then found wandering the streets of Bath. And but yeah, she would give pets aggressively. Sounds quite funny. Yeah, at first it was terrifying because I was like, oh my gosh, we've adopted this little beast. Like, why is she biting me all the time? And Alex and I had a few months where we got quite jumpy because we'd be like, you never knew, like if you walked past her, she would attack you sort of thing. But then she just became the most affectionate bunny I've ever known. So yeah, sometimes a lot of like aggressive behaviour in bunnies is because of something not being understood, and it's just poor communication, and you've just got to learn, like they're not naturally aggressive beings. There's something wrong if they're being like that. So you just have to work with them and find out what's going on. Fifi is very lovely. She's a lovely banooey. Long story short, pet your buns. Let them be bunnies. Encourage natural bunny behaviours and give them lots of space. And then they will turn into lovely little things. Lovely little beasts. Brush the Swashbuckler, thank you very much for the follow. Remembers Pink's bonding, oh jeez. And Dan the Slag, thank you very much for the follow as well. Well, they'll be lovely to you, maybe not so much to other bunnies. They're still beasts when it comes to each other. But yeah, I do love him. I do love Badoo. Look, he's doing a little tooth purr. Wait, is that what it says? No, it doesn't say stag. You made me worried that I'd misread it then, and I was like, oh my gosh, what an offensive way to greet someone to your channel. Thank you for following. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. Oh, but yeah, bunnies can be, they're lovely when they're allowed to just have the space to be themselves, and when they're part of the family as well. Like, I think a lot of people just keep them very separate and then they're surprised when they're very independent. But when you have them, this is why I really rate having house bunnies, because they just become such a part of the family. And yeah, it just means that you get to see what big personalities they have when you let them have them, sort of thing. When they're not just shut away, only being seen every now and then. Look at him. What a pampered potato. He deserves it all. Well, it is that time. I don't know if Hansan's back, though. I don't know if Hansan is around. Oh, there you go. You do beat. Well, as it is the final day of Yingly Yams, shall we do our final Yogs raid? And can't imagine not having pets and that. This is how I feel about when people have horses. I just don't understand. Like, to each their own. And if you love horses, that is your thing. That is your want. Fair dues. But I just can't imagine having a pet that lives, or like a family member that lives so far away. And you just go and see them in the morning, clean them out, and then leave them for the rest of the day. It just seems very, very odd. I would have to have a horse in the house. A house horse. Hansa, let's raid Yogs. For the final day of Yingalyam, we shall... If anyone hasn't bought the Clundle yet, make sure you do. Well, if you can afford it, don't... Only give as much as you can give. Breakfast streams with the horse. You have breakfast with the buns and afternoon with the horse. Honts. But yeah, the clown bundle. No, thought it was a collection. So now I have to go. Oh, I'm scared to check on Belly. It's a bit Schrodinger's at the moment. Hopefully she's okay, and I won't have to call my friend. But yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed she's finished her shedding and all is well. But thank you everyone for chilling and chatting. I hope you have a lovely day. I'll be back at 2 for Little Gator Game, which came out today, or comes out today. Hopefully it's out by then. But yeah, I hope you all have lovely days, and I shall speak to you all soon. See you later, and if I don't see you for this stream, see you maybe for the late stream for Jingle Jam, saying the closing ceremony of Jingle Jam. But yeah, take care. Oh, he's an egg. Egg. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. You enjoying your toffee, Gerry? You enjoying your toffee? Toffee. One check. Thank you, Ravine. Thank you. Bye-bye. A boop. Boop.